Okay, no intro, just hopping right into this thing. But welcome and welcome back. And I'm gonna be quiet. We're playing the council. Yeah. Oh.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you
Damn,
talk.
they got the same nose, don't they? What?
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
So we can get up out of this.
Your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
What?
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero.
They are not whispering.
Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Alright, we're gonna see what she got up her sleeve. We're gonna see.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh, she got the blicky? Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Blast him. I would have blasted him.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
You always gotta trust
Couldn't
your
be
mom, you
better.
know?
He's alive, so I can question him after we get back.
Okay.
Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
What the fuck
Mother,
is going on?
you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
I'm about to say, you ain't gonna just leave him there, is you? What the hell just happened? Read letters from her to the other guests. Oh. I couldn't even read it. Alright, 1 month later. 1793? Oh, no. let's just see what it's about. Let me be quiet.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Bertrick's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The council. Episode 1, the Vandals. Wait, is he? What he just in a boat with his mama?
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you.
Oh, I
In
thought
any
that was
case,
his mama.
it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without.
She got a
I'm
nice
already
back.
hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh, the
Oh
cheese.
no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
I'm gonna say business.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
That ain't none of my business.
I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Yeah.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
What?
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
What?
Are you all right?
I think I got mixed personalities. Let me stop. Stop. What the hell going on? What?
Mother? Oh shit.
Oh,
Your
what?
hand.
Damn, she fucked up.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
What the fuck
Are you
happened now?
absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't.
No, Sarah.
No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
What? What in the hell's going on?
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on?
Ugh.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine.
What
Don't
the
worry.
hell is going on?
It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
What the hell is happening? Oh, let's hop to
Crazy
it.
or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Okay, so we just go up to the manor. Okay. I don't know what the hell going on. This one was free, this episode, but if I want to play more, I
Louis,
have
during
to-
the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you,
Have to buy
but we
it.
didn't
Let me be
happen to
quiet.
run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Choose your class. Ooh, detective. Tries to speak on a question, hands-on, that's shy from direct approach, occultist, master deception, commits pointed knowledge. Side talented speaker, bullets. We're gonna go with detective. We're gonna go with detective. Oh wow. Oh, you like gotta like upgrade. Okay, I just did one of each. Okay.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs,
She
the
eating
stashes,
that
the names
dress,
of his
though.
partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
No, you don't. Not at all. So a lot of.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely
Stop
at your
lying
mercy.
to this man.
Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter.
Apparently,
Right,
you do.
time to go to the manor.
She eating that dress. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details, select the objects that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Options do not consume effort point to access. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have it unlocked. Okay. My reading is like terrible. What's going on? I know how to read. Oh, was I supposed to? Oh no. Okay, now they giving me.
I'm heading off. Don't get left behind.
I'm coming.
I was supposed to.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And
How
if
do I
I can
felt
believe my
to-
vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Do you obtain talents in carrying out certain actions? Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Bruh, I can't believe I missed the little thing. Opportunity. Why did he shake his head, bro?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richer's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is.
Of course you
Rest
don't.
assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Choice is a unique choice. Okay.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir,
Okay.
on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR.
Didn't she
We
just
came
give
to
me
the
that?
conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Yeah, go back to. Yeah,
Give me the
let's take-
handkerchief.
Let me just take it.
I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
Sir,
And having only
please.
just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are.
You should have just handed it
I
over the
must
first
return
time.
now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Okay, so we can run. Oh, I can't. I was telling me to look for. Excuse me?
Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Translate? I can't. Oh, I guess I'm not skilled enough for that.
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
Okay, so I have to. Okay, I guess I gotta walk around and. Watch is gonna be like an hour.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard.
Yeah, it's
different
something
from the
down there.
rest. Ah, shit! It's not coming up. I'll never manage it barehanded. I need something to lever it with.
Should I have just ripped it?
There we go.
Wow.
Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And
Okay.
judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during an adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points.
Let's look inside the bag.
Okay.
A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Examine the powder.
The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder.
Rusty key?
Iron key completely rusted.
I'm gonna take the key.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Let's take the bag.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
Whoa, so they just put that whole bag in your back pocket?
Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother?
He put that whole
What's
bag
going
in his
on
back
here?
pocket.
You obviously feel like you're in danger.
Open the gate.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Okay.
There we are. This looks like a pistol case. But
That
it's
was a
empty.
pistol?
I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Royal jelly. Which two points cannot carry more than 5. Okay.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Is that the same
Uh-huh.
powder?
What have we here?
Is it gunpowder?
It's cannon powder. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble.
Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. Okay.
A fragment of amber.
Okay, I think that's everything over here. So we're gonna go back this way. What was that?
Honey. I couldn't have hoped for better.
Oh, the royal jelly.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
More jelly.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Okay.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
A sack of seeds. Wait, is this something?
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Mail.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Oh. Let's just do one at a time because I see my things. Okay. One at a time it is.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. A letter written in an Oriental language.
Oriental language.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
I think that was everything.
The address is 50 Bedford Square,
Okay,
London.
yeah, that's all of them. Oh, it's more. I can't use any of these.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably a Dutchman. This envelope is meant for the Vatican. This name sounds familiar. Pashi. No. Can't seem to place it.
Well, we wasting our time over here.
An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Guess we gotta find a clue.
One of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But
They all
this is
stamped with
Samuel
that.
Ritter Dauchois. Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
Well, you would know if you get your
Who's
ass
this Samuel
upstairs.
Ritter? And for crying out loud, who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Hold on. Why can't I do this? Oh, it's locked.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him.
I don't know shit.
Hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to set the lantern. Nothing special.
Oops. Damn, I should let him finish talking. Whoops. Can we go?
Great, honey.
Am I not done over here? Wait, which one? Hold on. Okay.
Latin inscription. Nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Okay, sorry, I really can't do it. Okay. Alright.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
This episode gonna be long, so this is probably gonna be broke up into 2 parts.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway,
Oh, I have to
I ought to
persuade
take
him.
the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you
Okay.
can always give it to me.
During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally.
Okay.
Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Okay.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
Succeeded, okay.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
How many times you gonna say
Nonetheless,
that?
our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly.
Okay.
You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Oh. Oh.
My mother
I'm
and
so
I
sure.
belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work
Ooh, I
for
shouldn't have done
a
that.
secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son.
Ah, I
you will
should have done
understand
that.
that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit!
Why would I
All the
tell him
same,
that?
it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate.
Why did I do that?
Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Okay. you
Don't
can
worry,
go.
Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Riche's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less.
How did I
Listen.
fumble that second one?
If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
For the last step of the confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. Got you.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen,
Okay.
let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Riche. Your mother and I are organizing the
I almost
escape
fumbled
of a
that.
large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Your mouth was even more
Well
concerned.
played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
We're definitely gonna look at it. Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them have impacting your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. Oh, of course. Okay. Oh, I can't run in here.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
I'm just gonna take the book. Go ahead, take it. I ain't ready to talk to nobody. I mean,
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
girl.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Stop the cat. That's
Delighted
supposed
at
to be
last to
George.
make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
None of your business.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits,
Not for you,
unmentionable
sir.
secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur
She really
de
eating that
Riche,
dress.
you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's
We
invitation.
don't need them
Two
in our business.
members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
I know your mother well.
The
Stay
president.
behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Good lord! Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order.
I almost fumbled
It's
that.
the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord
crazy.
Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apology.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential.
I ain't doing no comment.
He's also close to Lord Mortimer. So don't
forget
be
I'm
surprised
recording.
if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I'm gonna stay and
Let's
listen.
see what Washington has to say.
I'm gonna stay and
Sir,
listen.
if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Since
Do
I was gonna
exactly as you please,
run
young
into
man.
him again.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the
Doesn't this
United
feel like
States.
Kingsman?
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
Yeah,
If I
you
can
told
help
them.
in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
How did he come to know her? Yeah.
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden.
Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
I don't know.
When she came to the U.S., did you exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly. What's more, she was essential in helping set up the American branch of the Order. I would never have become its leader without her help. We are a new country, and to achieve our democratic ideals, we need to count on discrete powers such as our organization.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Oh. has left the island. Do the others know? I don't think she's
Mother
gone.
still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
I don't think his mama is the. Ooh. Fuck it. They're part of the Order. Might as well.
But I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
Who in the fuck is that? You see that big ass vein on her head?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent.
This
You
man's
seem
so
to be
mean.
intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
I missed an
Elizabeth
opportunity.
Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
I'm gonna just click everything.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holm doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Okay. This is a nice ass house, though.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right. Where is my room? Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end it right here because it's just gonna be long and I've already been recording for an hour. If you stayed this long, thank you. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm gonna have to definitely break this up into parts because this one episode is long as hell. With that being said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.